Amasawa.
Yagami-san. Yes. Yes.
All right, let's go. Oops.
Something's definitely not right. I guess it's nothing.
Whoa.
Are you stalking me?
Duh, did I delete that app?
Maybe I'm seeing things.
Too close. These directions are terrible.
Am I just being paranoid?
Too close. That time already. These directions are terrible. Whoa.
I guess it's nothing.
Damn it. Amasawa.
Yagami-san. Yes. Yes.
Better be careful here.
definitely not right. Maybe I'm seeing things. Please. Huh?
Micah-chan!
That's, Huh? If I were to guess...
Yeah. Hey!
It's you? Oh, shit! Yagami!
Nope.
Hey!
Huh? Yeah. Nah.
Don't mess with me!
By the way,
Huh?
in other words...
You piece of shit!
Let's go!
Let me get it!
Hey.
You piece of shit! Uh-huh.
Huh. What? By the way...
Who knows?
Excuse me. In other words, if I were to guess... Yes. Huh? Yes. Which means... Yes. Yes.
I see. Hey.
That's,
What?
It can't be.
Huh? Does that mean...
Yes. Yes.
But...
Yes.
I see.
It's all my fault. Yes.
Seriously?
That's, But... This is for Kotoko. Huh? No. That's, Yes. Yagami-san. So, this is Itokura-san's apartment.
Alright, Takanashi-san, we made it. There's the intercom.
Okay.
Who is it?
Kotoko? Can we talk?
Micah? Is that you? What are you doing here?
I came by because I wanted to apologize.
Just go home. I'm busy.
Kotoko, come on. Can you at least hear me out for 1 minute?
Just go away. Leave me alone.
Itakura-san, just a moment. It's very important. This is Kyoko Amasawa from the Mystery Research Club, by the way.
Amasawa? Mystery Club? What is this?
Takanashi-san's been working as a sugar baby for you. She says she won't quit until you return to school.
She's a what? For me? I don't understand what's going on.
Itakura-san, we know that your scholarship's about to be revoked over your absenteeism. Takanashi-san has been working as a sugar baby in hopes of covering your tuition.
What?
Even though she's just been through a very scary experience, she still says she refuses to quit. Now, Kotoko...
Hang on. What have you done? And why would you do something like that for me?
Well, it's because I wasn't there for you when you needed me. Instead of being a friend, I practically sold you out to the committee.
So you started selling yourself to cover a stranger's tuition? Are you stupid? Why would you even think the school would accept your money?
Why do you call yourself a stranger? You're my best friend!
That's not my point. I mean, why would you go that far?
What's this game about, lol?
Hello? You gonna give me a reason or what?
Kotoko,
It's a
do you
detective
remember when you first saw me dance in junior
storyline.
high?
I'm
You
just
said something I'll never forget.
learning as I go.
I what?
I'm doing a side quest
I
right
told
now.
the shyest, most
So,
self-conscious girl on the planet exactly what she needed to hear to get her butt on stage. And it did the trick. I finally gained the courage to dance in front of an audience, and it was all because you had my back.
It's called Last
If anyone
Judgment, by
makes
the
fun
way.
of you up there, I'll knock their teeth right out.
You told me that word for word.
Well, that was just...
You inspired me, Kotoko.
Appreciate you
You
stopping by,
taught me what
Sierra.
it was like to be
Appreciate
brave and to have a friend. Yet, how did I repay you? I turned my back on you when you needed me the most. Even after you'd always been there for me. I was stupid. I was more concerned about looking good in front of the committee than sticking up for you. So, I left you to deal with your problems alone. I've been wanting to say, I'm sorry, but... I just couldn't find the words.
Seriously? You waited all this time? Just go home. I'm never going back to that school.
Hang on!
Itokura-san. Hello. I'm Yagami, outside counselor for the MRC.
Okay. So what?
Do you think you could reconsider that last part? She's not gonna quit being a sugar baby until you're back at Serio. But we stopped today. I don't think you want that kind of thing on your conscience.
Well, I guess that would suck. If something happened, I'd hate to live with that for the rest of my life. But there's just no way. I can't deal with the assholes in my class anymore. Makes me sick just thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm sure diving back into all your classes at once would be a
I
drag.
plan on being up
about
and
warming
playing
up
for
by
a bit,
joining
so
the dance
just
club
let
first?
me know if you wanna join lol.
Why the dance
Sounds good. I'll be there.
Well, your friend
When I'm
Takanashi-san
done with
is a
some of
member
this,
too.
so
Wouldn't that make it easier?
No.
appreciate it.
Are you kidding me right now? They're all a bunch of bubbly party people.
Not all of us. Some of us are pretty chill, you know?
It doesn't matter. Dance club's out of the question. I always hated PE the most. Exercise sucks.
Is that a mystery you're reading? Are you a fan?
Well, yeah, I guess so. What of it?
Maybe you'd be interested in joining the Mystery Research Club.
Huh?
If being around your classmates would be too much, you could start by just showing up to the MRC after school. That should make it easier to work your way up to attending classes again. As for the chairman, I'll take care of that.
Now, let's dial this back a bit. Why should anyone have to go to school anyway? It's an institution to educate the uneducated, and that's all. To get people into a state where maybe they'll be of use to society. School is fine for people who lack intelligence and initiative. I don't. So I certainly don't need it.
Right. School isn't everything. I mean, I never graduated high school, and I've made my way through things just fine.
See? Then what's the problem?
Well, hanging around the school, becoming a counselor, it's made me realize something, actually. I'm realizing that I might have become an adult without, how should I put it, getting to enjoy being a kid.
Being a kid?
Yeah. Both Amasawa and all the rabbits. They're living their lives to the fullest with their friends. It makes me wish I'd had something like that. Itakura-san, why don't you just come check out the MRC? I wouldn't wish what I went through on anyone. If you come join us and still feel like dropping out afterwards, then I'll respect your decision and leave it at that.
Well, if it's such a big deal to you, I guess I ought to consider it.
Then you'll come back?
Only after school. And only to the MRC. On the condition that I keep my scholarship.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Yagami-san will work it out. After all, he's a lawyer. All right, Kotoko. Then I'll see you in school. Yes.
By the way,
Excuse me?
yeah. Yeah.
Ah.
Amasawa.
Yes.
Does that mean...
That being said...
What?
Yes.
I see.
Yes. Yagami-san.
Does that mean...
If I were to guess...
Hmm?
Yes.
What was that? Unbelievable. Hi there. Has Sawa-sensei gone home?
Actually, she's in a meeting with the chairman.
So then she's at his office?
Yes, but I think they may have some visitors.
Gotcha. Thanks. Hey. Suspicious. Hey.
What we got going on, main? Glasses purple yellow diamond.
So I just finished one of the side quests for the dancing investigation. My stream cut out though, but it kind of sucks. I was able to get part of it on the rest of the stream here, but pretty much we're still looking for information on this Mikoshiba guy. So that's what we're working on right now. And I gotta get more SP for my guy here. Those side quests are helping out though, so I will take it.
Oh main, that means I gotta refresh it up my desktop, or run him on my phone. Gone with up some to eat and kick it back.
It's all good. I'll see you when you come back.
Pardon.
It's a hell of a story.
Yagami-san. Those men are with the Kanagawa police. They said they're here to make inquiries about Mikoshiba-kun's disappearance.
What's going on, Oren?
And they asked to see Sawa-sensei too?
Please subscribe to my channel to be updated with anything new.
So what's happening here is says it looks like we had to go to the chairman's office. And now we're talking to the chairman right now. They're trying to figure out where this Sawa Sensei lady went. We checked the faculty room or whatever. Didn't see her there. So we went over here to see what's going on. I'm gonna play the clip now.
Yes. But I have to ask, can you tell me what's really going on? You were asking questions about Mikoshiba-kun as well.
I should leave it to the police to fill you in on that. I mean, their sources are probably more recent than mine. They should have the latest details.
Mikoshiba-kun is no longer with us, is he?
https://linktr.ee/vxmpzii_platinum. Whoever trying to have that spam battle line down.
I don't know about spam battle, but we'll see what happens in the storyline.
You'll never win, Mao.
That happens.
2 months ago, a young man, Hiro Mikoshiba, went missing during his stint as a student teacher. Mikoshiba quickly becomes the center of attention when his rotting corpse is discovered. And Yagami scours the school for any clues left behind. Rumor has it, Mikoshiba drove a classmate to suicide in his student days. A rumor that the school faculty is seemingly unable to deny.
I do not Mao. I'm trying to kick him off this game. Don't worry, grinning face with sweat rolling on the floor laughing.
It's all good. I'm glad you guys were able to stop by and watch the gameplay. Have a good time in here.
Sierra, didn't know you did YT. You stream as well? Of course, Plaid.
I didn't think they were a streamer also.
Yagami-san, why are you still here?
Because I care. Now, if you're open to the idea, you think we could walk and talk?
Why? So you can grill me with more questions? You realize the police just finished doing
Twitch
that,
like
yes?
once a month, saluting face.
Sooner or later.
Then you knew Mikoshiba-kun was murdered, didn't
Put
you?
your Twitch
And that's
and
why
your
you've been
YouTube and
snooping
your
around our school.
in the chat here, so I can check it out.
You're not wrong, but can we please take this elsewhere?
At Sierra, I seen your clutch reaver vid. Solid work.
If you knew Mikoshiba was murdered, why didn't you tell me up front?
Because that information's not public. Didn't the police ask you to keep quiet about it?
Plain Loki.
Well, yes, but
Oh,
even
okay.
so,
What sort of questions were they asking you anyway?
I thought I was supposed to keep quiet.
Cute.
Now I'm going to ask you one last time. Please stay off our campus. You don't belong here. I mean, what if you end up injuring a student? It would be a nightmare for all of us.
We are big
Nobody's getting
supporters
injured.
at Sierra.
All that's
Glad
water
you
under
choose
the
to be
bridge
on
now.
Twitch. YT is a
that
great
so?
one too.
Yeah, and I should
Just
probably
those two.
mention, I'm the new advisor of the Mystery Research Club. I have the chairman's approval and everything. So it looks like I have a place here after all.
What? Since when?
I
That
think we're
was
getting
so long
sidetracked
ago
here.
and not
Did
even
the
a
police
search
ever mention
player
a suspect?
technically Mal even those that's
No.
all our 6 is low.
All they told me was what
YT
happened to
and Twitch
Mikoshiba-kun.
got the best communities,
he's no longer
besides
a
the
missing
bad
person.
apples.
That he's dead. And was dumped in a derelict building.
My condolences.
That was all we found out. The police were the ones asking the questions, not us. They hardly gave us room to breathe.
Yeah, sounds like an interrogation, all right.
R6 is tough, but very fun.
Is there anything else?
Actually, there is. I'd like to know your thoughts on Mikoshiba-kun's killer.
What?
For example, take Akihiro Ehara, a man who took this school to court over his son's suicide. Mikoshiba came up even then, as a culprit bearing some responsibility for that.
Ehara-san?
Live stream once a
Arrested
month
for that
also.
groping incident at the train
Just
station.
no time.
So the
Sub
police
to the
really are
channel
keeping
road
that
to
lip sealed.
1K subs were on the
Must you
grind for
always
the
be
watch
so
time
cryptic?
also.
It's possible Ehara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's murder.
What?
Despite being incarcerated for 2 months, he knew exactly where the corpse would be. He revealed it upon being sentenced.
Yeah, you need the team. For me, I need a carry, but I get down sometimes.
Then, was it really Ehara-san?
Classic. You need to go to
Court would say being
R6
in
on
jail is
console.
about as solid.
Tonight's
I think you would
matches
do.
have been good. Might
I think-
get back on.
Somehow.
I
Oh,
now
okay.
have
How do you
9
know all
people
this,
and only like
Yagami-san?
2 people actually
I tell
watchable
you.
now.
But I showed you one of my cards, so now it's your turn.
Huh?
I've heard you weren't as big a fan of Mikoshiba as you led me to believe. Is that true?
This again.
You knew he was a bully all along, but yesterday you told me he wasn't the type. I just want to get the story straight here. Did you have a
Flash
sudden
trying to
change
carry
of
me
heart?
through goal,
Were you lying
face
to me
blue
for some reason?
smiling.
It's not that simple.
Just
Oh,
go on.
one more
Just
thing
switch
I
the
learned
console.
today. It was Miko
I'll
Shiba
definitely
who
carry you
turned basketball
out
club
of goal.
against Koda-san. Pretty sadistic for a would-be teacher, don't you think?
That's enough.
Then it's not a stretch to say he probably was a major factor in the death of Ahara's son 4 years ago? And I think it's also safe to assume you know more than you're letting on, right? This is murder we're talking about here. Lies aren't doing anyone any favors.
His name was
I'm
Toshiro.
still only copper.
Sorry?
I know
Everyone
we
keeps
gotta
saying
get
Ehara's
we gotta
son.
get you guys out of
Like he's
copper.
just another statistic. He had a
What
name,
up?
for heaven's
I
sake.
would watch play. I
Toshiro.
always like to meet
Right.
new people out
I'm
there.
sorry.
Commonality
if
between
you'll
us is we
excuse me.
love to game.
I have
I
papers to
support
grade.
it all the way.
Oh yeah.
Sawa-sensei, please!
9 o'clock tonight. I'll be at Plage on Isazaki Road.
We'll finally have a real talk?
Something like that.
So if you guys had to guess what would happen in the next part, what do you guys think would happen? If you've from what you saw right now, what do you think would happen? I'm just gonna go do a like for the main story at least. What do you think? Do you think that guy is like tied up in the mix, or what do you guys think? I'm gonna do this side quest.
Yagami-san.
See what I can find. Oh, my bad. I gotta go to the dance crew. That's what it was. It's on the.
That's hard to judge. I think he has some kind of deal with it, DBH. He seems sketch.
You think so? So you think he's part of the mess? All right. I'm gonna do this side quest for the dance crew, and then I'll go back to the main storyline. Let's see. All right. Well, let's go. Let's just go do the storyline and see what happens. I think he's involved with it too. I don't know. I'm not sure yet.
Copper is knows where I am too, Sierra. Also, do you mind if I call you Seer?
Alright, here we go.
Don't matter, lol.
Kaito-san. So I just left the school, and tonight I'm... Wait, where are you?
Third stop of our bar crawl, that's where. I thought work was done
You
for the
got
night.
this.
Licking the wounds of rejection, huh? Is the 99 gang with you?
Sub to the channel, road to 1K subs. We're on the grind for the watch time also.
A computer crash or something?
Don't know. Something about a Buzzy searcher going haywire. I pretty much tuned it out, man. Anyway, you gotta come take his place?
Nah, I gotta stay
One
sober.
thing I can give to YT is no following cap.
What? God damn it,
Oh, yeah.
man, you are
For
killing
sure.
me today.
Would you simmer down? This is work, not whatever it is you're doing.
Oh,
On here is unlimited, but on Twitch it's 2K.
where we headed?
Yeah, lol.
Think I need a drunk co-pilot? Knock one back for me, though.
Hey, I better not find out you two got it on. Don't do this to me, Doc.
I've always wanted to do a MKG stream on YT, but never got the grit to actually commit.
Oh, okay. Got it.
いらっしゃいませ。
Blast on Twitch, great stream on Kick, and YT was just never a try, only as SHFT Gaming.
You should try your YouTube streams. I think it would help out. 140 for... Ay, ay, ay. Where the hell am I gonna get that kind of yen for...
ありがとうございました。
I forgot
いらっ
this
しゃいま
game.
せ。ありがとうございました。
This game gives you good good currency. Forgot about that.
It'd be great for a newer audience.
It would. And you know I'd be there too.
But Aren, I've been too persistent on Twitch, so I gotta leave it for another time.
I don't think it would matter.
Till the 15th.
Oh, you're an affiliate, huh? I forgot about that.
Please subscribe to my channel to be updated with anything new.
I forgot you're an affiliate, so you have to wait like 2 days.
Yes, asterisk starts crying for absolutely no reason, asterisk.
Yagamishi, how was school? Kaito-san wasn't happy about you going solo, you know.
He'll live. He can cry about it to Sugiura.
So he does. Anyway, I couldn't help but notice Skenda Law bending your ear earlier. Anything important?
Right. I haven't filled you in yet, have I?
So a policeman arrested for sexual battery might have actually been involved in a murder?
https://linktr.ee/bxnpcii_platinum.
4 years ago. In fact, the motive for this murder may even be revenge. Tsukumo, could you find any mention of that suicide online for me?
Already done, I'm afraid. Once the chairman asked us to take his case, I looked into everything on the school I could find. If memory serves, he was a third-year student who hung himself at home. The name of the deceased, Toshiro Ehara.
Yeah, that's him.
So, while I did find some murmurings about it online, nothing really substantial ever surfaced. He didn't leave a suicide note or a will.
To the channel
and
road to
investigators
1K
never found
subs were
anything
on the
salient.
grind for the watch time
So
also.
I was right before.
His father, however, suspected there may have been a bully and promptly took Serio to court. But without enough evidence to back it up, the system more or less spit him out. Even so, the lawsuit dragged on until this year. But that level of news hardly makes a ripple online.
Yeah, I doubt it would.
And that's all the intel I've dug up regarding the case. Huh?
What's that sound?
I'm testing a system I've been tinkering with. I thought I'd fixed this bug already.
A system for what?
Well, it predicts the occurrence of crimes.
It predicts crime? No way.
Perhaps that was a bit of hyperbole. But it does come pretty close. Essentially, this system is designed to monitor and detect danger zones within a specific area. The city itself, to be exact.
That still sounds pretty amazing.
If you say so. I basically cobbled it together out of pre-existing tech. Yagamishi, do you remember when I used my chatter search program for you not too long ago?
It's like ping pong or tennis.
Oh yeah, that was a real trip. Pretty much hacked chatter to see an entire social network at a glance.
Yep, and this system I've developed is a souped-up version of that.
It's like a ping
Though
pong
there
or
are
tennis?
substantial differences. The principle
feels
is
like
still...
it.
How about you just try it out? We'll start with this little window. It displays all relevant chatter posts after filtering the fluff.
And these posts are all pinpointed on this map of Ijincho?
Right. It maps out where in Ijincho each specific post was made. So my AI constantly combs through Chatter's database as it updates in real time. Then it extracts only the trouble-related chatter for display on the map.
So it actively seeks out trouble? It's wild that you can program around such a vague concept.
Well, in its current iteration, the AI isn't exactly genius material yet, so it still pings some false positives.
There's something else, Tsukumo. What are you going to use it for?
I'd like to use it for promotional purposes.
Like advertising?
Yeah, since we're still relatively new in town, we don't have the kind of rep that brings in regular business.
Oh, okay.
And that is where my buzz researcher comes into play.
Buzz researcher?
Consider the glut of trends and terms strewn across social media. These buzzwords are sometimes clues to trouble beneath the surface. So,
that guy
when the
is my
system picks
favorite.
up one of these words and we rush over to save the day, the hope is our
You
reputation
guys like
will
Tsukumo? Yeah,
flourish
he's
as
pretty
a result.
interesting. I like how they made him.
That's some pretty intense marketing you've got going.
Well, we probably won't be paid for impromptu cases, so this is sort of an upfront investment. But directly intervening before a situation gets out of hand will build us the brand we want. At least in theory. I'm not sure how it'll all pan out yet.
Well, I think you've got something there, Tsukumo. Mind if I give it a shot?
I thought you'd never ask. Though the system's got a long way to go by my standards. But with you as a tester, I know I'll get strong enough feedback to have this baby running in top form.
So you
Platinum
wanted me as your guinea pig
is
all
the same as his regular on YT.
sure
Mine is
cracked
my
that case
name on
quick.
here as well.
Anywho, let me get this app booted up on your phone. May I do the honors?
Go right ahead.
And that should do it. Here you are.
Okay, let's see here. This is just a big mess. How am I supposed to know where to go?
This is indeed too much noise. In fact, this is entropy in motion. This won't do at all. To solve this, we narrow down the keywords.
In other words, simplify our search?
Yeah, by manually filtering keywords, we can decrease false positives, thereby locating the right spot more accurately.
How do we do that? Does the AI do it for us?
No, not entirely. What the AI does is pick up on any keywords it deems important. Emphasis here on the word any. Meaning it'll turn out duds every now and again.
Yeah, that's still pretty busy.
And therein lies the predicament. To narrow these results down any further, we must depend on instincts, experience, and even inspiration.
So you're saying human intuition?
Precisely. Even in this day and age, human intuition will trump AI every time. That is, until we all become cyborgs. But that's getting ahead of myself. As it stands, Yagamishi, you've got the best intuition out of all of us.
Well, let's just start with a post that smells like trouble. How about this one? I can smell the trouble brewing already.
Oh, interesting. And let's filter our results around that specific term. And there you have it. See, there's a concentration of suspicious keyword usage on this street here. As to what sort of trouble is brewing, you'll have to rely on your good old-fashioned eyeballs. Shady activity isn't always the easiest to spot, so maybe think of it as a sort of treasure hunt.
A treasure hunt for trouble, huh? Does sound right up my alley.
Doesn't it? I can already picture you out there, helping people in need until it all pays off. What could await you at the end of the trail? My heart rate is already spiking.
I'm just glad to have a helpful app for once.
You know what? That reminds me. I also have a gadget here you may find useful. Can't always be glued to your phone, right?
What is this?
It's a high-end sound collector. It boosts the volume of mid-distance sounds, making them easier to hear from farther away.
You didn't have to, though.
A sound collector, huh? I could use this to pick up cries for help, or even eavesdrop all over town.
That's the idea. With enhanced hearing and geolocation capabilities, you'll be a trouble terminator.
Just like I've always wanted.
Now, I do have some other gadgets in the works, but I'm still fine-tuning their UI. I'll show you soon enough.
Looking forward to that.
Man, this game is very stunning.
It is. It's very interesting too. It says use gadgets to find the Parker Hodgson. Okay, let me. Man, that thing came in handy. Let me go check it out. I should have used the thing in the first place, not knowing. How did I forget?
Much appreciated, Seer. I followed you as well, chilling dog.
I followed them as well. I'm just looking for this. I was looking for the thing, but I found it on the Buzz Researcher app.
Just streaming a chair now.
Oh no, he'll be back. He's just doing something right now. Should be coming back soon. There we go.
What a waste.
Yes, I'm in the kitchen hanging out and making some grub. You got this.
Yep.
I usually hop on and watch from there, but I got hangry from R6. Wow.
Oh, there it is. Here it is.
Tough to hear.
All right.
Cousin kept going after every time we were on defense face with tears of joy.
Jeez.
Excuse me. Please. Excuse me.
Bro must be involved in an affair face with tears of joy.
Diagamy.
Might.
Yep. Either way.
Please subscribe to my channel to be updated with anything new.
Huh?
https://linktr.ee/vxmpzii_platinum. Sub to the channel. Road to 1K subs. We're on the grind for the watch time also.
Huh. Suspicious. Hmm? This is, I see. No way.
Damn, we got 30,000 yen from that? Jeez. It's pretty good. We might have to use that buzz thing to find more quests and stuff.
No. Yep. Please.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
And stay down. Nice try, jerk. What a waste.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとう。
And stay down. Why is this always... Really, guys?
Yagamishi, how was your first outing?
Not bad. I handled the problem and name-dropped you guys, so all in a day's work.
Awesome! Sounds like the system's working gangbusters. By the way, if you'd like a little pro tip, you can enter keywords on your own, independent of any post.
Why would I do that?
Say you pick up a rumor in town, or hear someone drop a dubious phrase. Putting that into our keyword database will help refine the results algorithm. And thus, the program becomes more effective. In layman's terms, the more you enter new data, the more my program can learn.
Gotcha. So this thing can hone its street smarts along with me.
Correct. Do make use of the system often, if you could. I know this is a lot, but one last thing. We've also got a bulletin board for case requests. A good number of them are somewhat beyond our current capacity. So if you ever feel like it, maybe you can pick them up.
Hey, never hurts to have more income. I'll take a look sometime. And stay down.
Escape BRD Earl?
I don't think I have.
Yep.
Food experience. I tried a banana board for my first time like 3 days ago.
Sheesh. Pretty cool.
It was fun, but I got winded pretty quickly, loudly crying face.
Sheesh. You got pretty tired. You got tired pretty fast.
Young and old at the same time.
See? Oh yeah.
Yep.
Please subscribe to my channel to be updated with anything new. Smoker for the past 12 years, so these lungs aren't the same.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
the channel road to 1K subs. We're on the grind for the watch time also. https://linktr.ee/vxnpzii_platinum.
Before we go to the plague, I gotta get this side quest done so we can have some money. But just in case for the main mission, because you never know.
Can you regain your char?
No.
Ship grammar equals W person face with tears of joy.
All these little things that I'm collecting, I can sell it at the pawn shop and get my currency.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that you could do that.
Money you got so far?
I'm sitting at 1,162.
What's your next purchase?
I'm not sure. I just gotta get all the snacks or all the resources for my for the boss fights and stuff. I gotta have my EX bar all the way up too, so those would be.
Sounds about right. You got this.
Oh yeah. It's a trip because like the Your health bar can cover like half your screen.
Sub to the channel road
So
to
you
1K
can
subs were on the grind for the watch time also.
you can last a long time in some of the boss fights. It's a trip. That's what I heard at least. So
that's pretty badass.
I'll probably buy a skateboard as well. It is. Sometimes it does feel like that. And the boss fights get really hard as you move on through the story. They get pretty difficult. I have a lot of SP points right now, but yeah, you can buy skateboards as well.
Really,
I have to get at least 100,000 skill points so I can upgrade my skills.
What a waste.
We keep getting these iron plates. Wonder. Let me see.
Really, guys?
Casually going around town to hoop ass loudly crying face with tears of joy.
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
What a waste. Really, guys?
time, SNES.
It does.
Stay down.
That's what everybody's been telling me.
What a waste.
$31? Okay.
Whoever tryna have that spam battle line down. Feels good when you're stronger than the bosses. Oh, you can buy new skateboards, that's pretty neat. Casually going around town to whoop ass loudly crying face with tears of joy. The skateboard reminds me of TMNT, Turtles in Time, SNES.
And stay down.
Bro just decided to sneak you face with tears of joy.
Ah, they freaking just snuck up on me.
What a waste. Yep. Mm-hmm. Hmm?
But from what I know, any place with walls like that got Scoot Food face with tears of joy.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's a no-brainer.
Mm-hmm. Ah. So, to sum it up, Yeah. Excuse me.
The cat face with tears of joy.
Sure. He just wanted to run off.
By the way, I see.
Saeed meow out asterisk takes off asterisk.
Yeah, that's funny. That was pretty funny though.
He's showing you how to train cats.
Yeah, he was showing me how to do it.
The name, huh? Stay safe.
https://linktr.ee/vxmpzii_platinum. Damn cats.
See? It's funny.
That one needed a cough drops. sounded 60 years old face with tears of joy.
It did. It really did.
And stay down. Come on. What a waste.
All right.
Oh, moron. And stay down.
Trashcan decided to die after the fight. He only had 1 HP face with tears of joy.
That's funny. Ideal? Oh, idle. My bad. Idle. Let's go search. You know what I should do? I want to look for that word idle, but you know what I should do? I should just maybe if I did the here. What is this? I'll start upgrading some of my stuff.
Sub to the channel. Road to 1K subs. We're on the grind for the watch time also.
Alright, here we go.
Let's get out of here! What's your problem?
Sawa-sensei, isn't it? Stereo High School, Class 2-2.
Yes?
Sir?
Take a break. You guys don't say much, do you?
Alright, here we go.
After
Let's get this
over, you better start talking. Time to tell me what you know! Really? Just now? You want to keep going?
Yo! Need a hand with these guys?
Huh?
Good job holding them back on your own.
Dude!
You're not the only hero here.
I mean, where did you even come from?
I was watching from inside, man.
Okay. You shouldn't get involved.
Relax, fella. Allow me to show you how it's done.
Hey, hold on.
Listen up. I'm just gonna warn you. I'm a better fighter than this guy.
Huh? Fuck.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Right. Thanks for making them slink into the night before I could even ask who they were.
Huh?
Later.
Can I help you?
I came here to meet someone. I'll just check upstairs real quick. Sensei, are you okay? Did someone get here before me?
I'm sorry. There's nothing I can say. I can't tell you anything you don't already know.
What happened up here? Did someone come to intimidate you? Someone who might be involved?
I couldn't make out who the woman was. She had sunglasses on.
What did she say to you?
That I need to stay away from this. The whole Mikoshiba-kun case. And then she said that you need to do the same.
Me too?
Yes.
And what if I were to refuse?
If you said no. Then she told me I should give you this picture.
Huh? This is Mikoshiba.
I'm so sorry, but I'm leaving.
Wait! I get it. At least let me walk you home.
Just stop! I don't want anything to do with this! If you come back to the school, I'd appreciate it if you would stop talking to me. There's nothing I can do to help you anymore.
Suspicious. What the? Suspicious. Hey. What the? Suspicious. Suspicious. Still so many unanswered questions.
That would be the white mask of the Yokohama Liumang. These guys would break your knees for the right price.
So they're just a bunch of thugs for hire?
Pretty much.
Well, anything else I can do for you?
I've earned something of a reputation here in this town. But you've got a face I haven't seen anywhere before. Why are these goons picking a fight with you? Got any ideas?
I've got a hunch, but I'm gonna keep it to myself.
A tightwad, huh? Didn't I just bail your ass out?
A handyman?
It's Kuwana. You got trouble here, I'm the one you call. I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. I can handle shit the cops won't deal with either.
Not exactly a service I'm in need of at the moment. Crossing that line is tough, and I prefer to do it myself.
Oh, really? And what line of work would that be?
I'm a private detective in Kamurocho. What is it now?
Some competition just showed up on my turf and made a scene, man. How would you feel if the situation was reversed? You wouldn't tolerate any disrespect, would you? So state your name, and then you say, sorry, Kuwana, I made a bit of a ruckus here.
Exactly how high up the food chain is a handyman in this town?
I'm just trying to teach you some manners.
People let you teach manners around here? You can't even exchange cards right.
I see you know how to block a kick. So let's move on to the next part. Don't let me down now.
It's about to get real right now on this boss fight. Let's see what happens.
Bring it up! Now that's fancy. How's this? Hey, what else you got? Come get some! Bring it on! Come get some! Bring it on! Come get some! Better than I was expecting.
Right back at you. Give yourself a pat on the back.
Hey, you want to tone it down? Or you want another lesson?
I'm listening.
You don't know when to give up.
Time's up, both of you. The cops are almost here.
What the... Sugiura-kun?
You know each other?
After we get out of here. Come on, let's use the back way. Seriously? How do a couple of grown-ass men end up bickering like that?
I was just finishing what he started.
Yeah. And you can thank Sugiura-kun here that you're still standing.
How do you even know this guy?
Kawana-san's our senpai here in Ijincho. He's the local handyman. He's got tons of connections both above and below ground. So, definitely a higher tier of service than us.
Have you been working together?
No, but we did pay our respects before we opened our office. Bowed our heads, asked for his blessing, all that.
Unlike someone, Sugiura-kun knows his manners.
Settle down. So talk. Who were those idiots back there?
Kawana-san says they're a gang. The Yokohama Liumang.
Specifically, Liumang assassins, called the White Masks. They were surprisingly inept back there, though.
Nah, they just didn't know who they crossed.
Hold up, assassins? Why would someone put a hit out on Yagami-san?
Maybe they were just out to scare you. I mean, I doubt even the Liumang would take someone out in public. They don't like crowds.
Whatever the case, can you find out who hired them? I prefer to know who wants me dead.
No can do. Even they don't know their clients. They get all their gigs piped in from the dark web. Good news is, you can hire them yourself, too. Want me to hit them up for you?
No thanks. I'm good on the contract killing front.
Man, oh man. What kind of shit did you step in? If you're gonna make a mess in this town, I want in. Some things are better left to the locals. Especially when it starts turning gray.
Fine by me.
What is?
Having someone around who knows the ins and outs of Ijincho, man. Besides, don't you owe him for saving your ass from the White Masks?
He didn't save my ass.
Pull the stick out, buddy. I can tell he's cool. Yo, wanna grab a drink? On me.
Now here's a kindred spirit. You're on, but I'm getting round 2.
See? I knew you weren't half bad.
Wait, you don't mean now, do you?
You coming with, Doc?
Nah, not tonight. I'm heading back to the agency. Got a few things to sort out.
Your loss. As they say, always take what comes, never chase what leaves.
My thoughts exactly. Except maybe a little more fancy.
It's like we're already old friends.
Ah?
Hmm? Hey! Yeah. Hmm?
Huh?
Hey.
Eh?
Hmm. Hmm? Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah.
Huh? I see. Yep.
Hmm. Huh.
Ha ha.
Hmm? Yep.
Ha ha.
Really, guys? And stay down. Oh, you morons. Really, guys? Wish you hadn't. And stay down.
「いらっしゃいませ」 ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。
マジ
Really, guys? For real? What a waste. And stay down.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
何見てんだよ。Why is this? What a waste. And stay down. Oh, you moron. Really, guys?
It's hard to imagine. And you're saying Sawa-sensei was given this picture?
Right. And it must have really shaken her up. She wouldn't even stick around to have a chat. Some mysterious woman handed her the photo. She's gotta be linked to Hiro Mikoshiba's murder in one way or another. If I had to guess, she's working with or for Ihara. But I couldn't tell you how they're connected.
It might even be that she's the one who hired the Yokohama Liumang to attack you at that restaurant. If they're telling you to drop the Mikoshiba case, they're connected too.
A threat like that might have worked on a run-of-the-mill detective in over his head.
But how do you think you even got on their radar at all, Yagamishi? Mikoshiba's case is so big they needed hired muscle to stop you?
If I'm that much of a thorn in their side, the police investigation is worse.
Yeah, that's true. Even if they stop you in your tracks, Kanagawa police would just pick up the trail right where you left off.
I have to figure, I'm not the one they were really there to threaten into staying silent. It was Sawa-sensei. 4 years ago when Toshiro Ihara killed himself, apparently, she thought Mikoshiba was the one bullying him. I set up that meeting with her so she could tell me more about what really happened at the time. But as of now, someone's pretty bent on making sure she doesn't reveal that. That'd be my guess.
Well, if that's the case, I'm afraid their threats were actually pretty effective. Sawa-sensei's lips are sealed now. There's not much we can really do about it.
Don't worry. I'm not near done yet. Besides, they've already made one big mistake.
Yeah?
They hired a gang thinking they could scare a detective off the scent. No way in hell they're expecting me to double down even harder on it.
You're totally right. That was a rather massive oversight on their part.
That night, the news broke on every channel and across the internet that the corpse found in Ijincho had been identified. Every student, teacher, and faculty member at Seiryo High School would know how Hiro Mikoshiba died. The details were heartbreaking, and a lot of lives were about to be turned upside down.
The alleged bully, Hiro Mikoshiba, turns up dead. There is no mistaking the motive in his murder. As Yagami looks into the heart of the matter, a suicide 4 years prior, he is met with brutal backlash from the underworld. Why does Yagami face resistance at every turn? As night falls over Ijincho, the answer slips further into darkness.
Yes, we have grief counselors on site.
Hello. You've reached
Yes.
Seiryo High School. Yes. It's tragic news. Mikoshiba-kun was one of our student teachers here, and the school is coping with it as best we can.
Of course. Yes, our parents and guardians have every right to be upset about this. Yes. Oh, yes.
Now to the murder victim found in Izazaki, Ijincho. Authorities announced that they have identified the body as Hiro Mikoshiba, a student teacher at Seiryo High School. Autopsy reports indicate the cause of death was blood loss from a sharp object. Mikoshiba was reported as a missing person 2 months ago in October.
What's the plan today, fellas? Honest, this hangover is kicking my ass. I'm gonna be kinda useless.
Maybe don't drink until sunrise.
That's no good. Without you, Kaito-san, who's gonna be the brains of this whole operation?
You'll have to manage, man.
I figure I'll head back to Seiryo High today. I should check in on Sawa-sensei, see how she's holding up.
She's got a lot on her shoulders now, huh? Pretty teacher like her doesn't deserve it.
Right from the outset, Sawa-sensei flat out denied that Mikoshiba ever bullied Toshiro Ihara. But then we learned she confronted him about his actions 4 years ago. Which means she was starting to suspect he was the bully.
Then some chicken shade shows up, makes some threats, and suddenly Teach's lips are sealed shut, huh?
Whoever she was, she has to be involved with the murder. How else could she have Mikoshiba's picture from right before he died?
It's almost like the killer was trying to hide any trace of bullying. And if so, that's pretty bizarre.
Why is that?
I mean, if Mikoshiba really was the bully, why bother covering that up? Wouldn't it work in their favor if word of that spread? That way the murder would be, I don't know, more justified?
Yeah, I do see the logic there.
Okay. But what gets me is, why would Sawa-sensei change her answer like that?
Have you considered she may have been pressured to hide the truth? Perhaps by an overcautious superior? I wouldn't put it past Chairman Okuda to pull something like that.
I doubt he has that kind of sway over her, though. Sawa-sensei doesn't exactly mince words with him. Guess we'll have to ask her directly if we really want to know.
Yeah, but didn't she make it pretty clear you need to keep your distance?
What kind of a detective would I be if I gave up because of that?
Point taken. Well, is there anything I can do to help?
Oh, sure is. Help me kick this damn hangover.
Say what?
Might as well hang back, Sugiura. Only I can get in and out of the school without raising a red flag right now.
Keeping up with that handyman was a hell of a job. I deserve a little R&R.
Man, why am I stuck babysitting the drunk gorilla while you get to go have fun?
Excuse me, Yagami-san?
Huh? Koda-san, what's up? Did a teacher call you over?
Actually, I wanted to talk to you.
Okay.
I saw it on the news earlier. Mikoshiba-sensei was killed. But you already knew that, didn't you?
Yeah.
I figured you knew something.
Guess that's why you've been asking about him. You should have told us, man.
I couldn't. I knew how hard you guys would have taken it.
You know who did it? I mean a lot for us to know. Seeing how he looked after us and all.
We're still in the dark about that, mostly. Unless you guys have any leads. All we have to go on is he was probably killed soon after he stopped going to class.
So, he really was murdered.
He said on TV it took them 2 months to find the body. Could that mean it happened on the day he went missing?
A good theory, Matsun, but you're starting to sound like one of those mystery club geeks.
Oh, what did Sawa-sensei tell you? She give you anything solid?
Nah, we didn't really get into it yesterday. Way too many, other things came up.
Damn. It's hard hearing all this, man. Will you at least keep us posted if you find out anything?
No promises, I'm afraid. But hey, I'm glad you guys are warming up to me.
I'm Matsui, by the way.
That's more like it.
Could you keep me in the loop too? I didn't like Mikoshiba-sensei much, but I never imagined this. Now I'm kinda conflicted about the whole thing.
I get that.
Anyway, I should get going.
Hey, Sawa-sensei?
Look, I know I can't keep you off campus. I don't have that kind of authority. But would you please stop bothering me?
Can you at least tell me what happened yesterday?
Enough! How many times must I repeat myself?
Hey, Tsukumo? It's me. You think you could pin down where Mikoshiba's body was discovered?
Of course. In fact, I can do that pretty quickly. What? Did you want to go there now?
That's the idea.
Okay, but do note that it's been a few days since they found him. The police may have already scooped up the evidence.
Yeah, but I want to check it out anyway. Then I can decide if it was a waste of time.
In other words, you've got a detective's intuition? What a superpower to have. Okay, here we go. They found Mikoshiba's body in an abandoned building near Sakura River. It's near a small park. On the second floor of the building, specifically. The first floor is just a bunch of empty boutiques.
You're the man, Tsukumo. Thanks.
Yagami-san! Thank you very much! Yes! Got a song in mind?
Let's freaking dance! And 1, and 2.
the potential. Yagami-san!
Hmm? Hey. Hey.
Ah.
Hmm?
Kotoko!
Hey.
No. Hey! Oh. What?
Itakura.
Not bad. Itakura-san. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yagami-san.
Hey, brother.
Hey, what's up, Khalid? How you doing?
Great. What a waste. Why is this so?
Not too bad. Just replaying Lost Judgment.
And stay down.
I thought I'd play it again because of how good the storyline was. But I'm doing it, I thought I would stream it instead of just play it, so that's why I did it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What the? Hey. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Suspicious. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Suspicious. Hello? Anybody here? Coming through. Now, where exactly was the body? There's gotta be some clues that'll give me that. Huh? Are these burn marks?
Hey, I heard something.
Who's there? State your name and purpose.
Well...
Get some backup over here.
Hey, now, wait a second. Can we maybe talk this out?
Put your hands up and turn around. Who are you and what were you up to? Takayuki Yagami. The Yagami Detective Agency.
Yeah, in Kamurocho.
Weren't you the guy at Serio yesterday? I could have sworn I saw your face there.
Huh? Maybe.
The name's Watanabe. Kanagawa PD Division 1. Charmed, I'm sure. This fella here is Sakurai.
Sup?
So, you think barging into a crime scene was a real bright idea?
What, I thought you guys were done here. I figured I could take a look around.
Uh-huh.
What?
You wouldn't happen to be working with Genda Law, would you?
Huh?
You hear on Shirosaki-sensei's business? Saori Shirosaki, right? The grouchy one.
Okay, how'd you know?
Well, it started when Mikoshiba's body turned up. Once our investigation kicked off, we found out about that pervert cop in Tokyo. Seems he knew where the body would be. But when we went to go see him, HQ pumped the brakes. They said no interviews on this one. Much to our amusement, we ended up being directed to Shirosaki, the perv's lawyer. So being that Genda Law office is in Kamurocho, and you're a Kamurocho detective working your case, that means either the two of you are connected, or I'm really losing my touch.
Well, you've certainly got my number. Now that you know, how about taking these cuffs off?
Smooth, but the jury's still out on you, pal. First, you got any thoughts on all that?
On anything specific?
The part about HQ locking us out of interviewing Ehara, smart guy. Here we are with a material witness who it turns out knew about a corpse rotting away for 2 months. And those Tokyo chuckleheads just shut us out. Balls even for those tight asses.
Ehara was Tokyo PD, so wouldn't they want to protect him? They probably want it handled discreetly.
Nah, if only it were that simple. This isn't about protection. They get burnt real bad if they tried to bury this shit under the rug. Besides, not only is this cop a nasty creep, he's got ties to a fucking murder. Another prefecture blows the lid on that, the top brass may as well kiss their jobs goodbye. Heads would roll. They've got to wash the shit stains off their laundry to keep their asses clean.
Yeah, I could see how that makes sense.
Anyway, so HQ told us their boys would look into Ehara. All we had to do was hand them our notes on the murder. Can you believe that crap? Like hell we're gonna bend over for them. But look where that's got us. Now nobody's interrogated Ehara.
Are Kanagawa and Tokyo PD really fighting over who gets the credit? Don't tell me they're that petty.
Like you wouldn't believe. While the higher-ups play intel hoarding games, Ehara is just sitting pretty. Shit. A cop's supposed to be chasing down the perps. Instead, here I am with my hands tied, bitching to a PI.
So I'm your therapist now.
I was gonna take you down to the station and put the squeeze on you. But if you're a half-decent detective, maybe we could collaborate.
Oh yeah?
I mean, you came all the way from Kamurocho to sniff around here, right? I highly doubt you found much. But tell me something I don't know and maybe the cuffs will fall off.
You proposing a deal?
Depends on if what you've got is worth making one.
Okay. How about this?
What the hell?
Hiro Mikoshiba? Was this taken here? Right before he died?
Where did you get this? What kind of shit you trying to pull?
I could tell you better with the cuffs off.
You're craftier than I thought. Fine, let him loose. Alright, let me get this straight. Right before you met up with this Seiryo High teacher, a strange woman showed up with this photo?
Yeah. I couldn't get a good look at her. But it seems whatever threat she made worked. Sawa-sensei wouldn't say a thing after that.
Saw was the one who supervised Mikoshiba for his student teaching program.
I know that. So, this woman you're talking about must have had it in with the culprits. We know they were working in a group.
That's quite a revelation. What makes you so sure about that?
Sakurai, show him the photo of the body. And spare me the protocol lecture. I'm sick of this going nowhere. If Hotshot here is gonna look into Ehara for us, we may as well take advantage of it.
You're the boss, Nabe-san.
Mikoshiba was last seen alive 2 months ago, October 7th, 6:30 a.m. He was talking to his mother as he exited their house back in the city. Since there were no other sightings of him, it's likely he was abducted a short ways from his home. This had to be done by vehicle, as common sense would tell us.
Yay.
So there must have been at least 2 suspects, a driver and a handler. If it were me, I'd have put 3 on the job.
So that's why you figured it was a group effort. Sounds logical to me.
Mm-hmm. Now, according to the autopsy report, they found food in the poor guy's stomach. Based on how digested it was, we can assume he was killed at least an hour after breakfast, putting it around.
Yes, I am doing good.
And not long after, he was brought here. His throat was slit with a knife. You get all that, Hotshot? And what was our friend Ehara doing at that time? The old perv was walking through Ikebukuro's ticket gates around 7:43 a.m. This was stated in court and corroborated by multiple security tapes.
But if that's true, he couldn't possibly have killed Mikoshiba. It's 30 kilometers between here and Ikebukuro.
Yeah, that's the meat of his alibi.
Dude.
Yet somehow he knew Mikoshiba's body would be discovered 2 months after his arrest, despite being in custody the whole time. So there's no doubt he's connected to the killers. If we can just put the screws to him, he'd squeal. Damn it, HQ! Why the hell are we out here working the site if it's already been picked clean?
All right, Nabe-san. Deep breaths.
Yeah. But do you see why we've got to get someone in to talk to Ehara? Hell, beg Shirosaki-sensei for a visit if you have to. HQ can't say squat about his attorney visiting.
What you said raises some questions of my own, about the crime scene and the body.
Oh yeah? Ask away then.
Doesn't this place have a manager? I'm sure it wasn't always like this.
There is a property owner. He's been around Ijincho forever, but the building's been deserted for 2 years. Apparently there was a padlock to keep the homeless out, but it was long gone by the time they found the body. Broken by the killers, most likely.
What shape was the body in when it was found?
Full of maggots and decomposing bad. His hands were zip-tied behind the chair, securing him in place. The cause of death was the throat wound, but before that, they really worked him over. Rough way for the guy to go.
Damn.
They even broke all his fingers. On both hands.
That sounds painful.
Fucked up, right? I'm guessing a professional did this. Could be Yakuza, could be Mafia. Take your pick. We've got some guys checking that angle out too, just to make sure there's no stone left unturned.
What was the victim's cause of death? The news called it a massive hemorrhage.
Yep. They slit his throat and let him bleed to death. After tying him to a chair, the killer stood behind him, and lifting his chin with his left hand, his right hand slid the knife.
Sounds like you guys have that bit on lockdown, huh?
It's one of the few things we're sure of.
Has the murder weapon been found?
No. There were no weapons at the scene. A real shame. That'd be some decisive evidence.
So when you said it was a knife, was that a guess based on analyzing the wound?
I wouldn't call it a guess. The coroner outright stated that the weapon was a sharp knife-like instrument.
I noticed the burn marks on the floor in the shape of an arrow. What's with that?
Somebody lit flares here, the ones that shoot red smoke. It was only a matter of time before the fire department got called, and they're the ones who stumbled on the body. Pretty obvious the culprit set up a smoke signal to make sure the body got found. They probably had the timing all worked out with Ehara so he could predict the body's discovery from maximum impact. And that's exactly what he did, just as the judge handed down the sentence.
What would be the point of that, though?
For all I know, he just wanted to blow everyone's minds.
How narrow is the window for Mikoshiba's estimated time of death?
Based on how digested his breakfast was, he was killed somewhere between 7:30 and noon on the morning of October 7th.
Pretty impressed you can narrow it down like that with a 2-month-old corpse.
Yeah, well, the window gets much bigger if we consider the possibility that the killers forced Mikoshiba to eat. At any point after the kidnapping, they could have made him eat a typical Mikoshiba family breakfast.
It's possible. All they had to do was make him say what he usually eats.
Good, we're on the same page. Now, if we take into account the decomposition of the body, Mikoshiba's estimated time of death actually ranges from 7:30 a.m. on October 7th all the way to the end of that month. So about 3 weeks.
3 weeks? That's a massive gap. Can't we narrow it down further?
The body's just too decomposed to do that. But expand the time frame all you want. Ehara was in custody through the whole thing, so he couldn't have done the deed.
Right. He spent 2 months behind bars. Hate to think a different crime got him such a strong alibi.
In any case, someone else killed Mikoshiba. And if we could just get in the same room as him, we'd know who that is.
I think I'm starting to get the picture here. That should be it for questions.
Tell me, you detectives out in Kamurocho always this hands-on?
Sorry, what?
I'm saying you guys work quick. We had barely set foot in Seiryo High, and you already had the run of the place. Hell, you even closed in on that Sawa-sensei and got a meeting with her.
I was just lucky to have been there on another case.
Is that right? What? What's wrong?
Somebody's spying on us with binoculars.
No shit?
3 men, 30s probably. The one with binoculars is wearing a black jacket. My number's on my card!
Yagami!
Hey, wait up! Get away from me! You won't get away!
Give me a break here!
Hold up!
Leave me alone! Give me a break here!
You won't get away!
Leave me alone!
Hold up!
Get away from me!
Ready to go.
Give me
Hold up!
Get away from me!
You won't get away!
Cut it out! Get away from me!
Hold up! Give it up already.
Ow!
Damn, hotshot. You're quick on your feet. So let's hear why this fool had eyes on us.
He claims he just wanted to see the scene for himself.
It's true. Ask the other two guys with me. They'll be here any minute.
So you were here gawking, is that it? Better than busting in like you own the place.
I thought that was water under the bridge.
So, who are you? Why'd you run?
I ran because I saw a cop jump out a window and charge at me. Are you saying you'd stick around if you saw that?
He thinks you're a cop. Should we get you a badge and a hat?
I'd be honored.
You have any ID on you?
Will my license work?
Akake-san, age 30.
What do you do for work?
Oh, I'm just a professional pencil pusher. Biotech, planning and management.
Are your other two pals biologists too?
No, one's an investor and the other's a consultant. We all went to high school together.
Says here you have a Tokyo address. What brings you to Yokohama?
Oh, well, I'm organizing a class reunion in Chinatown. So I came to scope out the location in advance.
This ain't the way to Chinatown, pal.
Oh, we thought since we came all the way to Yokohama, we might as well peek at the crime scene.
Pretty morbid idea, isn't it?
I suppose.
What high school did you all attend?
Kurakawa Academy, a private school in Tokyo. Hey, over here!
We'll need to verify your buddy's identification as well. I suggest you all cooperate.
Nabe-san!
Alright, you jokers are free to go. Appreciate you being so civil. Guess that settles it. We're just dumbass rubberneckers. Tough break, huh? After all you went through chasing them down.
I don't mind. I'm autos to always swing for the fences.
Yeah, well, your strikeout was pretty amusing. The guy who goes down swinging is alright in my book. Now that that's settled, give my regards to Shirosaki-sensei. We get some dirt on Ihara soon.
What a waste. And stay down. Come on. What a waste. Excuse me. Does that mean...
Enough is enough! Well...
Huh?
Hey! Yagamishi!
Yep. Hold on.
I owe you one.
Hey.
Hmm? Sure.
Nah. Huh? Huh.
Yep.
Got you. Here we go.
Huh?
Excuse me. Oh. Yep. Hmm? Huh? Excuse me.
Yep.
In other words... Oh. I see. Really, guys? And stay down.
Great.
What a waste.
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございます。いらっしゃいませ。 ありがとうございました。
Hello?
Yagami-san, do you have a minute? It's Shirosaki.
Oh, I was just about to call you. I was gonna say I've got some leads on the murder. By the way, you wouldn't happen to know a Detective Watanabe, would you? In Kanagawa PD?
Oh, yes. He came asking me about the harassment case. Apparently he couldn't interview Ehara, so he got us instead.
Wanna know why that is? Apparently Tokyo PD suspects Ehara might be linked to the murder in some way. And since they don't want Kanagawa stealing the show, they're blocking their investigators out.
That does make sense. Not in a bureaucratic way.
By the way, when's your next appointment with Ehara?
As soon as we're ready, honestly. Did you want to come along?
Yeah, I was just about to ask that. But I'd like to do a bit more research beforehand. I want to know exactly how Ehara's crime played out.
Funny you should say that. Hoshino-kun just told me he's going to re-inspect the crime scene tomorrow. He said it'd be best to plot Ehara's movement from Ikebukuro all the way to Shinjuku, where he was caught.
No kidding. Then I ought to go with.
If that's the case, hold on one sec.
Okay.
Yagami-san? It's me, Hoshino. I'm stoked to hear you'll be helping me out tomorrow.
I'm stoked to be there. Oh, and could you bring the statements from Ehara's arrest with you? It'd be a huge help if you could walk me through what happened on site.
You got it. We'll be starting from Ikebukuro Station, so just meet me there tomorrow.
Will do. See you then.
Okay, see that sign right there? Ehara was leaning on that before the incident. Yep, just like that. He was standing around searching for a victim. Ehara's the man in the cap and sunglasses.
So, Ehara was lingering at the platform a while, huh?
Yeah, he walked past the ticket gate at 7:43 a.m. This was confirmed by the security tapes as well as when he swiped his transit card. After that, he wandered the platform an entire hour ogling women.
He spent that long choosing a target?
Yeah. Sick, isn't it?
And the security camera that caught him would be... that one?
That's right. Anyhow, at 9:06 a.m., Ihara finally honed in on his would-be victim. Then he boarded her train, which was departing for Shinjuku.
She's the one in the pink cardigan and white skirt?
Yeah, Yui Mamiya, an office worker and mother of a 6-year-old boy. The two of them show up on the train's interior cam as well. According to the victim's statement, Ihara began by rubbing her posterior with the back of his hand. But it didn't stop there. After that, he put his hand up her skirt.
Pretty sickening.
I'm assuming he targeted someone shy, thinking she wouldn't resist. Makes me angry just thinking about it. The victim stated she was too scared to call for help, meaning she endured this for 6 minutes until the train reached its stop in Shinjuku.
Can you send what you just showed me to my phone?
Sure. Now let's head to Shinjuku Station. Even if we did defend him in court, an asshole's still an asshole. Looks like we're getting close to Shinjuku.
The train's pretty light right now, but it was packed during the crime, right?
Oh yeah, the car occupancy at that time of day can easily reach 180%.
And Ihara should have been standing roughly where I am.
Suspicious. What the? Suspicious. Hey. What the?
Ihara and Mamiya-san both exited the train and got onto the platform here. But right before that, Mamiya-san suddenly grabbed Ihara's wrist and yanked his hand out from under her skirt. That's when she got a good look at her assailant.
So without a doubt, she saw it was him.
Yes, and there were also traces of her garments on his hand during evidence analysis. Anyway, after being grabbed, Ihara wrenched himself free and took off at a sprint. See, here he gets off the train and bolts across the platform. And Mamiya-san chases after him, asking people around her for help.
Ah, this is what they kept looping on TV.
Yeah. And honestly, with all this evidentiary footage, defending him in court was a lost cause.
Was there any security footage that wasn't aired on TV?
Sure. Take a look around you. There's more than just one camera pointed at us. They're practically everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. I have a diagram of the platform to show you.
So Ihara gets off the train here, and then gets apprehended here. How far apart is that?
Roughly 100 meters. Both he and the victim were weaving their way through the crowd. The whole scene was very chaotic. Even after Ihara was caught, the train was stalled 20 minutes until the area was deemed safe.
Hey, you think we could get the positions of all these cameras and where they're pointing penciled in?
Good idea. Let's check each camera's position as we walk over to where Ihara was detained. That's where he got tackled, so if you could let me know whenever you see a camera. I can mock it up on our diagram here.
Suspicious. Suspicious. Uh-huh. What the?
Looks like we checked all the nearby cameras. Let's go up a little further now.
What the? Uh-huh. Suspicious. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.